All right, from the very beginning, go to teacherdesmos.com. I already have an account, and I'm already signed into it. So if you haven't created an account yet, just go to teacher.desmos.com and create an account. Then over here on the left-hand side, I'm going to click on the word custom. And these are some of the activities that I've either edited or created on my own. But new activity is what I'm going to click to start yours. You can change the name later on if you want. This is activity 12.1 or -1, I don't know what it is, but it is, let's see, slope intercept form. Okay, so I create the new activity, I named it, and then they've add as many slides to it as you want. If you don't know how many slides you want at first, then just work with the first one. These are all the different things that you can do for a slide. What I plan on doing is taking this question right here. What are the slope m and the y-intercept 0b of the line described by the equation? So I'm going to take that and I'm going to start off with a note, because that's a note is whenever you, and I just did the copy and paste. A note is when you just have something to type. This little thing down here turns it into an equation editor. This little thing down here is your equation editor. So whenever you want to italicize or make something look mathematical, then you just type it in using the equation editor and it translates it all. Okay, so but really what I want to do is I don't want to ask this whole question on this slide, because I want them to let's say that what we want them to do, now I didn't read the thing, so how are they finding, given standard form, are they rearranging it and putting it in slope intercept form? Is that what they're doing? So yes, there we go. Write this equation in slope intercept form. So that's what we want to give them an opportunity to do. We want to give them an opportunity first. So I'm going to alter this. I'm not going to delete it first. I'm going to say write I want it in the math thing. Write this equation in slope intercept form. So I'm going to take this away. Now I'm going to add the rest of the question later. And for the title of this, I'll show you how to see what it looks like. Oh, here you go. Just press preview. So if you want to press preview right now, this is what they're going to see. Write this in slope intercept form. If you add title instructions, you can, what I usually do if I take this out of the Springboard book, I put the page and the problem number. This is page 178, problem number 19. Page 178. This is number 19. Now, the next slide will probably be 19 continued, or we might be able to fit it all on one slide here. We'll see. But what I'm going to have them do, what I'm going to add to this slide, this was just, since that's so, that's not what I wanted to do. I didn't want to push publish, but that's okay. That means that I finished it, that was all I wanted to do. I didn't want to publish it yet, so I'm going to go back to edit. I meant to press preview. This is all they're going to see. Okay, so the way they're going to write that in slope intercept form is we're going to give them this sketch pad, and you can, when you get the little moving arrow, you can rearrange it and see the preview. So this is what it will look like when they get it, and they have this right here, and then over here they get to write 3x plus 6, and yes, they have to use their mouse or their finger if they have touchscreen. It's not horrible. They can do it better than we can, and then they can show their work. And then so this is what they're going to do, and I will show you when we get it created what you're going to do while they're doing this. So they can show their work right here. So that's what that sketch will allow them to do. And you can change the background of that sketch. Let me show you real quick. So like if I wanted to put this on here, you see where it says change my background? Let's see. I can change that. Let's see how I would do this. I would, hold on, I know what I'm going to do. I would take a picture of that. Use my snipping tool and take that picture, and then I'm going to save it. You can call it whatever. This is a Desmos picture, so I'm just going to call it Desmos, and then I'll say Desmos 1, Desmos 2, Desmos 3 as I knew it. And then when I go to background right here to custom image, go to my pictures and pull that Desmos over here. Okay. Now I can delete this component, and this is what the kids will see. Write this. Now I didn't mean to get that gray line, but they would get, and they would have this whole screen right here to say minus 3x, minus 3x. So again, that's just little details that you can have no matter what. I mean, so you can, do it that way, or add the next screen. In the next screen, what I'm still gonna say, this one was, what was that one? Copy. Now I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna paste. And what do we want to do? We want to say let's have them pick. So we'll say from the screen before, which of the following, and this was a note, by the way, all I did was, which of the following was your answer? Which of the following is the slope intercept form of, and oh shoot, I deleted that other thing that I did, so I'm going to go here. I'm going to copy and paste, and we'll put that underneath that math type. Isn't that better? From the screen before, which of the following? Okay, so now, and the reason that I'm doing this, the reason that I'm turning it into a multiple choice, and all I did was click multiple choice, is because when you finish this, let me just go ahead and publish it. So when you finish this and you're going through it, the summary screen that you're going to see, let me go back to something. Let's do this one. This is like the summary screen of one that I did. So like when this is what you're going to be looking at while they are actually working on it. So the first question that you gave them is going to be, this is what it looks like. No, this is what a multiple choice question will look like. But if you give them a question where they have to write something, yeah, like this. If you give that, like that's what we were about to do, give them something. When you look at the summary page of it, all it will show you on that summary page is what that you can look at it real quick and see what they wrote. But while you're on the summary page, you'll just get a dot. You won't get a check or an X. So keep that in mind. The multiple choice and the select all that apply, those are things that it will grade for you. Everything else, it's just, you just get a dot that they did it. Now you can see what everybody did all at once. You can see what everybody did all at once, so you can quickly see who got it right and who got it wrong. But if you want to be able to show on the summary page and they be able to see, because if you're sharing your screen, this is what they're going to see. So if you're sharing your screen and all they see is a dot, they won't know whether they got that right or wrong unless you have a conversation with them about it, or unless you leave them feedback, which I'll talk about later. So that's one of the reasons why let me see if I can find a different one real quick. I did piecewise functions and they step function. Yeah. So on this first one right here, see, they had to draw this. So when I am looking at a summary page of it, and I want to see what they drew. See, I can see all of their drawings here, but I made that drawing page the same way that I just made that page for you, where they'll show their work. The next page might want to be a place where you can check and make sure that they did it right. So that's why on the next screen, what my intention is, let me go back. My intention for this practice is for you to be able to check it, yes, but I want them to have immediate chance to check it too. So if we put this a multiple choice question here and make all the common mistakes that they make, they don't change the sign, or they, do whatever mistakes they make. If we put all of those wrong option choices here, you'll be able to see real quickly who made what mistake, and you'll know which one it is, and then you can correct them. So the purpose of, in my opinion, the purpose of giving them a chance to do it so you can see, what they're doing, but then also give them a chance to check it, that's easily checked, by giving them the same question multiple choice. That's just my opinion. Lord, I've talked too long, so I'm going to stop right here. I'll stop right here and I will finish this question, and then I will pick up this on the next video.